They got nerves to steal these days. And take some pride in your place, man. Sleeping at the wheel. And I wanna ask, how many times are you gonna leave? Your glass half empty in the sink, or you sold me a dream, and I shook your hand so hard it came with me.
It's just a welcome with open arms. It's good to see you. Oh, it's good to be a part of something meaningless. So we've come so far. I'm impressed that we raised that bar so far. So far.
You can find me at the table. Will you join me in the evening? Do you want to make a scene, or do you want to spend the money that we've earned? And I want to ask, how many times are you gonna leave? Your glass half empty in the sink. You sold me a dream, and I shook your hand so hard it came with me.
It's just a welcome with open arms. It's good to see you. It's good to be a part of something meaningless. So we've come so far. I'm impressed that we raised that bar so far. So far.
You can find me at the table. Will you join me in the evening? Do you want to make a scene, or do you want to spend the money that we've earned? If I were born to greener lands, perhaps I wouldn't be the man who longs for more when he has got ample time left in his watch. But I was birthed to grey and blue, stone and spit a language new, left our children to decipher, to leave or become a lifer. If I were born to greener lands, perhaps I wouldn't be the man who longs for more when he has got a flowered life before gravestone blocks. But I was birthed to grey and blue, stone and spit a language new, left our children to decipher, to leave or become a lifer. greener land, perhaps I wouldn't be the man.
Policeman.
A policeman. Yes, I locked myself up. Let your eyes conduct all the research. Click on all of the adverts and the promises of convenience. Allowing time for good reasons. Allowing time for good reasons. Allowing time for good reasons. And that's more than enough. They better be controversial, cause nobody wants to read boring. Oh, nobody wants to read anything. Everyone's walking the streets, wait for the lights to turn green. In the pedestrian street. In the pedestrian street. In the pedestrian street. In the pedestrian street. Oh, in the pedestrian, we were 2 steps more than the rest of them. Look at the speed of your feet. Running the lights for fun, please. Remember if somebody sees. Remember the minds of policemen. Yes, you'll lock yourself up. Let your eyes conduct all the research. Click on all of the adverts and the promises of convenience. Allowing time for good reasons. Allowing time for good reasons. Allowing time for good reasons. It's more than enough.
Wilmslow storm warning. you lack your rationale and clarity. I've heard this because when I test your sanity, and I'm here to work out who's worse off, you or her. She's a long-term friend and she's a safe bet. You trust her with anything. You can't believe she said it wouldn't be awkward at all. that's good, cause you know a family and a situation. And you're supposed to like Lauren. Well, Lauren is lovely, but she might be too much. She talks about commitment and her degree is really good and this part of you. They just touch me in the long. So, you told her that your heart's not in it. You told her that your heart's not in it. You told her that your heart's not in it. The poor girl can't catch her. Now you're on a come down and you've cancelled your day. You kinda feel like crying cause your room and wreath is made and all your flatmates have gone home for the weekend. How long will it be until you meet the one? Someone that will listen when you put your awful music on and even you know it all sounds the same, my friend. You started to say you'll finish. 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 Just watch it all go wrong. She was meant to be a safe bet. She was meant to be a safe bet. She was meant to be your safe bet. Oh, she was meant to be a safe bet. What is she then? She was meant to be a safe bet. What is she then? She was meant to be your safe bet.
Blinds don't block out any sun. My eyes don't like it, but the day's begun. That's when I look at my wishing list. I see the things I'd like. I never own, but I miss window seats, a weekend stay up in the peaks, pool tables completely free, just you and me. It was the best of three.
I need to think more, drink less, eat better, work out, talk about my feelings, forget what you said. Forget what you say.
Blinds don't block out any sun. My eyes don't like it, but the day's begun. And that's when I look at my wishing list. I see the things I'd like. I never own, but I miss window seat, a weekend stay up in the peaks, pool tables completely free, just you and me in a best of three.
I need to think more, drink less, eat better, work out, talk about my feelings, and forget what you said. Forget what you say.
become the task's headstrong. I had a plaster on my finger like a playground accident, waiting round to be stitched up, wrapped in cotton wool. You slept in peace quite soundly like an innocent prisoner does. We'd be so free if our mouths stayed shut. Can I talk to you before your mouth opens? Life is a long lesson. Maybe I should have spent less time on luxury. I couldn't afford to be a face. If three's a crowd, two was you, three was me, dancing around without my yard hat on the building side of destiny, working through.
The pleasure, the center for leisure. Well, slow it down, slow it all the way down. Go for the penny if you're in for the pound. I want to be rich but quickly, imagine the payday. If I invested in all of your smiling down, white chipped enamel, shoveling gravel by the widow's chapel. Stood it, in front of a customer, under the ground. I wish I was under, and I'd like to thank you for nothing. I was on a dead-end road when you told me keep running. If it's risky, give it a miss or jump in the river, a gambling swimmer, and now smiling down with white chipped enamel. I'm on the gravel by the widow's chapel. By the widow's chapel.
We've been Cucamaras. We have one more song.
Thank you very much. It's definitely social. Where did all the hate come from for your sons and daughters? Sons and daughters who share existence more rather than talk. Where did all the hate come from for your sons and daughters? Sons and daughters, we're walking through the halls, we're barely talking. And then more stallers. Where did all the hate come from for your sons and daughters? Sons and daughters, we share existence more rather than talking.
Footsteps slow. A couple of years ago, that's where you let me know. And I wonder,
where did all the hate come from for your sons and daughters? Sons and daughters, we share existence more rather than talking.
Cucamaras here with me.
hello.
Josh,
Correct.
and you're Olly.
Yeah.
We saw this session. It was like two opposites in a way. You and you. You're more the funny type of guy, and you're more the serious. Is that the way to look at it?
We do get told that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Opposites attract. They say.
Must do. We've been friends since we were like 4 years old.
Gee.
So yeah.
Dusty trail.
Dusty trail, yeah. No, but
Yeah.
but you were the songs are very sometimes even there's some anger involved,
Definitely.
and some restrained anger also. Are you more the guy of the anger or restrained anger?
Ollie is the angry man.
Do you reckon? I would have said I'm more restrained anger. You reckon I get angry?
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't know. I think
But there is this in your music, this idea of restrained type of.
I think a lot of it came from we both had frustration, didn't we? At like life during like lockdown, growing up in a small town. Lots of different things that we wanted to. We're getting quite frustrated how we wanted the band to be bigger, and I think that we channeled that in the sound. I think probably quite a lot.
Yeah.
But you guys are situated in Nottingham,
Yeah.
which is not exactly a very small type of town, is it?
We're from, as a tram in Nottingham, and it's the very last tram stop out of the city centre. Hucknall is where we're from.
Yeah.
Me, you and Joe, and Dan is from Derby, which is like nearby. Yeah. But it's not a lot going on there, is there?
Yeah.
So, but there is the London area, and then there is like Manchester and Sheffield or Liverpool. That area. Are you influenced by the bands that come from
bit of
that
everything, really.
industrial area?
Yeah, probably a bit of everything. Like I think when we were younger, we probably
loved the whole Manchester, Oasis and all of that. But then I think you either stay in that bubble and you really love them forever, or you kind of just move away and find new things, because the excitement of their sound kind of goes away a bit. I think we moved towards more London bands, didn't we?
Yeah, I think the more you gig, I think you kind of spread your horizons a little bit. And when we started gigging with bands like from London and places like that, it was just a lot better, and there was a lot more authenticity and nuance, wasn't there? I guess.
And have you played lots of gigs recently, or were you actually touring now? You played Paris not too long ago.
Yeah, we played Paris 2 days ago, and then we played a festival called Locust Festival not long ago.
In Belgium.
Yeah, in Belgium. Yeah. It's our first time coming out to Europe, really.
Always traveling in times of Brexit.
It's been pretty all right, for us. I think we haven't came across
lucky.
many hurdles.
Yeah, we've been okay so far, but it's kind of the unknown whether you're going to get trouble at the borders and stuff. You don't know. It's but we've been okay so far.
You came there, but there's a certain amount of social awareness in the music that you guys make, I think.
Yeah.
Would you consider that to be true?
Yeah. I think.
Are you?
I think a lot of. I don't know how, maybe you might feel the same in your lyrics, but like if I'm writing something, some of it's like pointing at things and describing them and just things you've seen, so probably social things, and then like twisting them to like maybe sound like I'm chatting complete nonsense,
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
you get what I mean? But like there's something in it.
I think I studied sociology at uni, so like the study of society. So that I think that. I can't channel that.
Death of the social is a term out of the sociological handbook.
Done your research there.
Yeah, yeah. It was an article that I studied at university. The guy's name has escaped my mind. Baudrillard. Jean Baudrillard.
Baudrillard.
Yeah. He was a very pessimistic man who thought that the next generation were just going to let society
You get
crumble.
lots of good vibes out of pessimistic.
Yeah, we do actually, don't we? Yeah,
Yeah,
very true.
It's really interesting. Like,
Does that go with
lyrics
music
wise.
also? That apply to
big
music?
time.
Yeah?
I love, I love sad music. I think it's great. I think there's.
Leonard Cohen.
I love Leonard Cohen. Like
You do?
Yeah, he's the biggest
Lifts your
pessimist, but it's great. Not even like not necessarily pessimistic, but like it's very dark and sad. What he writes about. Yeah. But there's something in that that's like more. I don't know. It just seems more genuine than like a pop hit. Like.
But there was in the song that I just heard you guys play during the session, that was Window Seat, and it was I miss things I don't even owe.
Yeah.
This is something. Is that the spirit of this time?
It's
missing things we don't have.
It's the desire of constantly wanting something that you don't have. Yeah. So it was like kind of, again, I think that's like channeling like being from a smaller town. We wanted bigger things, and there's frustration there that we never had them.
I think there's the thing now in general, like kind of in society. Like you when you wake up, you see a million things on your phone of what everyone else is doing and what things they have, and you're like, I don't have that. Yeah. Then it seems like maybe that's a problem, but it's not. It's not at all. But it's like there's so much to look at now that you feel like you're missing out.
But there is a certain amount of positivity coming out of the music then as well. It's not only it's not gloomy all over.
No.
Yeah, I think
there's gloom in there and there's bits of hope.
Yeah, I think the last EP we did, Soft Soap, was very, I think, quite pessimistic, quite angry. But this new stuff we're writing is a lot more positive. Yeah.
As a collective thing, are you guys all, or you come up with the ideas? You come up apparently with the ideas and mix it all together, or you blend it in?
Yeah, it's a bit of a mix and match. Sometimes either of us will write a whole song and we'll take it to the practice room, or it will be the case of like Josh will have a bit of a song, or he'll have a whole song without any lyrics, and I'll just put some lyrics to it. It's always different.
Yeah, we don't really have a formula. It's like Safe Bet, for example. I wrote the lyrics for that song like a year before the song even existed, and then Olly wrote guitar parts, and then we just put them together. But then it doesn't always work like that. It's different for every song, really.
And is it good being on the road also to
Yeah,
write?
it's the best, man.
Is that the best time to write?
Yeah,
also,
because
to come up with ideas.
you're seeing things, aren't you? You constantly just your mind's like awake, you know. On the road, like
it's like a virus. You.
Yeah,
probably-
yeah. Well, even when we're stopping at that restaurant, Leon. There's a restaurant. It's like a mussels restaurant, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was just an interesting place. And even, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to write a song about it, but.
But the Death for the Social, like we wrote Death for the Social, the concept of that idea came in Paris when we were walking down the River Seine, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And that's what, yeah, we've got some lyrics on there that like reference Paris, like walking down the banks. And yeah, and it just gave us like an idea to...
And what made you describe that as being death of the social?
That's the term that he uses in. Yeah, he says like he's scared that there will be a death of the social. Like the more technology keeps moving forward, he's scared that sociality is just going to disappear. But I don't agree with it.
No.
But I quite enjoy.
That's
hearing
why you guys are here.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Just
exactly.
To prove
We've got
prove
to
them
not
wrong.
believe it because he said that our generation would ruin everything, and I don't think we are. But it's cool to hear him out.
What types of bands are you guys listening to when you're on the road?
Yeah, I think on the road we've had like really stupid music on,
Oh, yes,
just for fun. Like, but I think outside of that we all listen to quite a different stuff.
Yeah, like you got the Clash.
The Clash are great. In my car, I've got a Serge Gainsbourg CD. My friend Cameron is a big fan. He just gave me that and been listening to loads of him and Talking Heads recently.
Yeah.
They're great.
I've been listening to lots of the Carpenters, like sad ballads.
But you're discovering all that music now. That's the
Yeah,
good thing about the social
Yeah, I am
internet
actually.
that we have.
I think my dad introduced me to a lot of music when I was younger, but I just never listened because you don't want to listen to your dad. But slowly,
Except for music.
yeah, well, exactly. Slowly, I've started to agree that so many of the older tunes are fantastic. Yeah.
The obvious question: the name Cucamaras. There was I heard there was a cocktail bar.
Oh, guys, the rumors spreading everywhere, man.
Yeah, you guys don't seem to be the cocktail type of drinkers, are you?
Yeah, we'll drink anything, man. Well, it's funny. Well, me and Joe worked in a cocktail bar.
Oh, you did.
Shaking. Shake away.
Shake it.
Ollie worked in a bar. We spend a lot of our lives in bars
Oh, that's good.
since being 18. So yeah, but I think we were really struggling for a name, and we were in. It's like a dive bar, isn't it? It's
Duck dive.
yeah. Yeah, it's an awful bar, and we asked the owner. We were just like we were struggling for a band name.
We need a name. And
Yeah, and he was just like, "Oh, just call them Cucamaras," and we were like, "Okay." And then we had like gigs coming up, so we had to pick a name, and we just ran with it, didn't we? And now it's too late to ever change it.
No, can't change it. Well, have a good one. Have a good run.
Oh, thank you so much for having us. Everyone's been very welcoming.
Thank you too.